I checked it.
Ah, that's funny.
I want to make sure it's annotated. I want to record it.
Guess what?
What?
I got my full house now.
Oh, brother.
Alright, Igor.
You're going to get the way of game.
Where? Right there?
Yeah.
Oh, face match.
What are you going to do? Yeah, of course.
It's 15-yard penalty, so I'll take it.
The officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
Fuck the officials.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Elliott, toss right. And shedding through the tackle.
Oh!
Give him a couple on the carry.
Why is that? Maybe it's that full house. You think so?
Yeah.
I think so too. BCR player.
And rode him right out of bounds. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott throwing the out route incomplete. It's Schultz.
Not first down.
He tackled man at the 9. And remember, this drive started on the turnovers. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there. And now they're
Home team has to improve blocking.
There ain't a home team here. What are you talking about? There ain't no home team. What are you talking about?
It popped up on that blue thing a minute ago.
I seen it too, but I'm like, there ain't no home team.
That's what they wanted out of that first down play. Run it down there. Now they're knocking on the door.
The only thing that would have been better was getting it in. And now they
Oh!
because they've got confidence on their side. Line up quickly and go. Savor it a little bit, but I run right back out.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Okay, which one?
To throw is Prescott.
Oh!
Let's go, Donald Schultz.
Dude! Boo!
Hey, bro.
Cowboys have taken it. Now Greg Zerline on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7 for the Cowboys.
This up. I have to get my mate to sweep this up. Hey! Jeffrey!
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline.
Yep.
Jeffrey!
Hey, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey!
They'll elect to bring it out here for the end zone. And the decision
Jeffrey!
is not a good one.
Oh, God, leave.
I need you to sweep up.
I guess lightning don't strike quick twice. Well, it did, but I'm going to go strike again. I don't.
The only way to get better is to practice.
I hear my own college coach.
Right.
He always used to tell me before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is the only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers.
Minimizing those and
gonna do that?
maximizing opportunities.
Like it. Max protect, max protect.
On 1st
Yep.
down, it's
Oh.
Mitchell.
Straight to me, why don't you?
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
To throw is Garoppolo.
Oh!
Hits it to the 10.
Oh! Go! Oh! Oh!
Fucking back.
Side to side. Oh! Got him, coach! I wasn't expecting that to be a touchdown, but hey.
I wasn't expecting it either.
Look at it all the way from the fight. Look at that.
He made that catch. He had to shake through some people, right? So
Woo!
to me, a highlight film that should be accompanied by bass music, right? I mean, boom, boom, boom. And he finds his way to the end zone. Terrific play.
Gold with the extra point. That will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
Tie game. Tie game.
That's right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now Pollard.
Ooh.
And they'll start this drive just across your 33. Nice work on the return. Second drive coming here for the Dallas Cowboys. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync.
Tell him to what? Play call?
For the defensive guy, on the defensive side.
Nah, he uses coach's suggestions. He's not a play caller.
I am.
Count as a play caller.
I'm the coach. It's my suggestion. I got to against your full house.
First
Yeah,
down,
maybe.
Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll be taken.
Coach suggestions will lead you to success. It's a lot of S's.
Prescott looks to throw on first.
Oh, like that one. Go to the house. Go to the house. Go to the house. Oh,
We're not in our house.
to the house. All the way to my house. Ah. Or like Nelson on Simpsons.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll try the left side. Mitchell. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
As we've learned over the years, just because you have a left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage and created a big game.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo.
What a wicked throw.
Well, plus side is that I avoided a sack. Yeah.
Second and 10 from the 20.
He hit R2. I know he's passing it.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Did he get it?
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here with 4th and a yard. 7-7, our score after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter.
No,
They've got it with 4th down and 1. Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down.
Oh, I hate R2. Oh!
Finish off this drive with 6 points. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
You don't know that.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh! Oh my gosh! That was funny. Jimmy Garoppolo.
He got 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice game.
That would have been so funny. Your favorite quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo, scored a touchdown. I know.
They'd really like to get the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Mitchell. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the second quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays. Because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That spot of the field.
Got him.
Pressure now is going to go down.
Damn.
Back around the 8. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Cowboy
Turn him away. Turn him away now. You ready?
Yeah.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper.
I don't think you're ready for this, Jelly.
Not before reaching the 20. So the previous play, a big help, is now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. Now Prescott. Again, it's Cooper as he makes the catch. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Prescott. Completes it right side to Cooper. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain. A 9-yard pickup, just 1 yard away from 3 consecutive 1st down plays. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. With 3rd down coming up.
Slow the Rocky West offense down. Or the Tony McKee offense.
He's got to start taking care of the way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Block him.
Prescott.
No.
Oh!
Why is he just standing there?
Picked off at the 35. And they'll strike with great field position.
Woo! Double kill.
Cheat code, cheat code.
Ended with an interception.
Oh, look at that.
Because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. But I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Brown's not here. That's what's wrong.
They'll run on 1st down.
Ooh, Antonio Brown?
Take it inside the 40 to the
AJ Brown?
40 yards on the pick
Oh.
there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out. And they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd. Hands it off out of the gun. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with the bandit.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jet sweep. Garoppolo taps it forward. And he went nowhere. He went backwards. Back to the 33. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses. And this clearly was the wrong
That's what I'm saying.
into. Really nice job getting him down.
God, I hate that. Chose kind of the perfect
Playing and then quit. Yeah, 2-minute warning.
That'll play
Oh, yeah. Rolling like a bulldozer. There you go.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for the receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Oh, oh!
Pushes him aside at the 10. And he's able to get this inside the 9. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
No matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Garoppolo.
Oh, Ebo! I did that quick. I saw where everybody was squeezed in, so I left Debo one-on-one.
Touchdown, it's Robbie Gold now to kick it away. Now Pollard. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this 1st half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in field goal range. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he is caught by Lamb. And able to whip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play that's out through the air. 30 yards. Inside the 15.
Yeah, you better call it timeout because that's working for me.
49ers now going to use
I had to stop. We're about to run out of time anyways.
11 seconds remaining in this 1st half.
That ain't working.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Prescott now. And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. CeeDee Lamb.
Tied it up before the half.
And the Cowboys have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Zerline connects on the extra point. And we are tied here.
No! Oh, you gonna squib it?
I don't know, maybe.
Look like you did, and what the angle is.
Maybe.
It's a squibber.
Get on it! Get on it!
So I got one play to heave it all the freaking way.
Offense for the final time in his 1st half. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. Garoppolo, final shot here before half.
Even! Oh man, you're getting the ball back.
Just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Set the offense.
We're just about set to get back to it. Both teams making their final adjustments, and we'll head back to Atlanta and rejoin Brandon and Jar.
Let's go, JJ, the jet plane.
And
That's me, JJ.
Did you spin it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to have really good starting field position here. That's taken up close to the 40. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, unfortunately, this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the giver. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Why does this any time out?
I don't know. It's been glitching that most. What?
Eluding the pressure now.
Up, what the? What the?
A big play there on the catch and run. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed them to
Yeah, I got him.
NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
Chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. Touchdown at Zerline. He'll kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Mitchell. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down about the 27.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Mitchell. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. It's almost a tendency breaker.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. His throw incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. This is caught. It's Sanu. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's got the Cowboy territory. 55 rushing yards.
For their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
us a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Garoppolo. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
Well, this might very well have been 4-down territory, but that's not going to matter now. They get a nice throw there on 3rd down, and they're able to keep the drive going.
On 1st down, Mitchell. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And now Garoppolo lost the football. And the Cowboys have recovered. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you, all right? So if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders. That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They go to Elliott again. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, as the defense rallies quickly after the nice move. On 3rd down, Elliott. Elliott a 1st down and more. And down to the 16-yard line. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Toss left to Elliott. Bulldozes past him. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott, 14 yards. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Zerline now for the PAT. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this play. They're looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
first down. Prescott. He'll get this to Elliott. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call, because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
2nd and 8. Prescott to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 21. And the Niners are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the fourth and final quarter. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo. He looks for Ayuk again. This time he's got it. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The Niners on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. They find some open field here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. And a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down like we saw there. Magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And it's complete to Mitchell. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, it's Mitchell. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
They're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Mitchell. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short. And he did get there. Kyle Shanahan doesn't care much for that last call, so out comes the red challenge flag. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A big connection on that one. 30 yards.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Prescott off play action. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
As a general rule, receivers love the comeback route because it puts them right in the sight lines of the guy throwing the ball. But in this case, the defender saw it and were able to knock it away.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Prescott yet again. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Open man Lamb, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
This game has been a lesson, a clinic in how to throw the football. I mean, even with a big lead, they're not turning off the engine. They're not getting off the gas at all. They plan to keep going at them, and it's working for them.
Play action now, Prescott. He's got his man, it's Gallup. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys! Dak Prescott hooking up with Amari Cooper. And the Cowboys have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. So an important touchdown right there is now they're really beginning to pull away.
Yeah, this was a tight game until not too long ago. But since then, they've hit the accelerator. And they pushed the lead up to 3 scores here in the 4th quarter. And I don't see them looking back.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence.
And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. After the sack on first down, Garoppolo, he lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. Now he exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Throwing here, Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. He's got a man, complete. There he goes, Amari Cooper. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 97 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the two-point try. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. Escapes the sack. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a two-point try.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for two in this situation, somebody don't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the 49er hands team does its job. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdote.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. Well, Prescott here to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football.
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they didn't get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And the Cowboys are going to secure the football, and with it, they'll just about secure the victory as well. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort, at least.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Schultz. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with it.
Touchdown! Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This one caught by Kittle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as he'll stop them with 13 seconds left to play. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Buying time to his left. And now Garoppolo lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. That one looks like he'll throw here. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the 49ers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians, as this ball game is now officially over. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.